And hello again. I guess this is gonna be my challenge guide video for this league, because I decided to stop for now at 36, since these last ones are a bit too grindy for my taste, and they changed it to how it used to be, where you get the final effects at 36 again, so that's nice. It's like how it used to be way a long time ago, a few leagues ago, but yeah. The effects are nice, at least it's not another armor set, because I'm so tired of armor sets. We got way too many in a row. Now it's a Porto effect again, which is very nice, and a finisher effect, a cloak, a character effect, and a weapon effect. And there they are, the weapon, the cloak, the character effect. They're kinda nice. And I guess I can show off the Porto, because I haven't even tried it yet. You, Dark Forest. Oh, nice to have scarabs in here. Let's see it. I used ambush, but who cares? Wow, holy shit. Look at that. It's a pretty cool Porto effect. I like it. I might use it sometimes, but I don't know, I also still like Legacy a lot from Legacy League. It's really nice looking. But anyway, well, these are just open, I guess. Yeah, I showed off the armors enough. I'll just swap back and remove this and okay, do this, remove that. Yeah. Put on this again. I don't really need this helmet, but the Affliction Flask is cool. It's just, I wish I could have it without the weird helmet. But yeah. Anyway. Oh god, where do we begin? Oh yeah, I guess I showed off the MTX. I'm just gonna do them again in order, just scrolling from top to bottom. This is, I guess, a guide video for 36 of 40. I mean, I'll still try to explain the ones I've skipped, but my god, I need to do so many maps and I don't feel like doing it, so I just stopped here. So yeah, I'll just start going through them one by one. I'll skip any that seem like, you know, very simple and easy to do, and I won't explain the ones I think that need explaining. So without further ado, don't forget to sub and like if you enjoy these guide videos for challenges every week, because I like doing them. And it helps tell me, you know, what you guys think of them. Anyway, let's begin, I guess. Beginner's basics. Equip magic flask, alchemy, yeah. Need to do the Fatigue Pool side quest in Act 1, fully clear it. Easy stuff. Do a few things with the rig mechanic. Enter the town, hire 3 workers, have at least 1,000 gold in the treasury. Establish jobs, that's super easy. Oh, first vendor recipe challenge already. Right, well, let's see. I guess I'll explain this a little bit. I do have the items already, so Ruby Topaz and Sapphire. I usually do this anyway during the campaign to get some Sapphire rings in Act 1 for Merveil, but yeah, it's just any iron ring and any skill gem, not support gem, and you get the corresponding color. Red gems give you Ruby, blue gems give you the Sapphire one, yeah, the cold resist, and green gems give you the lightning res Topaz ring, so you just vendor a random iron ring from Act 1 and a random gem, and that's it. Easy. Agate, turquoise, or citron amulet. There's a few different recipes, but I looked it up and this is one. A magic amber amulet, a rare lapis amulet, and a transmute make an agate amulet. So you can get those easily from the Act vendors. That's where I got them from. From Act 1 Nessa. So yeah, easy. And then Onyx amulet is 3 gems of each color, whatever they are, it doesn't matter what they are, you can just buy them from Lily. And an amulet, any amulet, and you get back a white onyx amulet. Easy. And finally magic boots with 10% move speed, any normal quality boots I think it is, a quicksilver and an augment, you get boots with 10 movement speed. Good for the campaign too if you can get those items, but yeah. Oh, too early for that. Yeah, that's the first vendor recipe challenge. Agitated Adversaries is simple, just do the campaign. Antagonistic acts. Defeat Essence, Legion, Strongbox Search, oh yeah, simple stuff, do some rig mechanics. Basic beginnings, rig mechanics stuff again. specifically, you know, this league's mechanic. Complete a shipment, not easy, you would probably do one at some point when you have enough materials. A total of 1000 per, you get this, because in maps you get 1000 from each deposit, so even if you skip it, you can do it later in maps, it's fine to skip it in campaign. 1000 any crop, disenchant an item with the guy, Rogue I think does it, he uses runesmithing, which, there's a bad challenge with runesmithing up ahead. Act Adversaries II. This was bugged early in the league. Arakali from Act 7 didn't count, but then they fixed it, and if you talk to Kirak in your hideout, it just completed it for you, so if you played early on and you don't have this, don't worry, you don't have to do the campaign again, just talk to Kirak if you haven't logged in since the fix, and yeah, it should complete your challenge. If you're playing later, then it's not bugged, so it's fine. Just do the campaign, and yeah, simple. Side quests. Great White Beast is Act 2. Where is it? Where? There. It's very end. Yeah, this is a side quest that gives you like a rare belt, I think, and maybe some respect points, or maybe not, I don't remember. But just enter the den and kill the White Beast, it's easy, it's always in the same spot. I did it while I was doing the campaign, you can do it later, it doesn't matter. Sever the Right Hand. I think that's Act 3, right? It's Gravicious? That's the knife, yeah. Yeah, it's Gravicious, kill Gravicious in Act 3. The Gemling Legion is like Act 8? Yeah, Act 8. What is a skill point quest, so you're doing it anyway in the Grain Gate. And then Fastest Fortuna is Act 10, I think. No. It is not. Oh, it's this. Calendar of Fortune in the foothills. Kill the big Minotaur beast thing, and it drops it, and it just gives you respect points and a random rare weapon from the NPC, and yeah, that's it. Just do some side quests in the campaign, easy. That's 6 out of 3. Yeah, I really like the challenges this league also, because yeah, as you might have noticed this time in the video, I didn't have to explain like, oh, Atlas 3, what leagues to block, what not to block, because you really can do anything with your Atlas 3. You don't have to block or not block anything, because the main challenges that require you to do a league mechanic is like, oh, do whatever you want, 3 of these. And then there's another one, yeah, meaningful mechanics, do 4 of these. It's really nice. I like it. Like, they're actually letting you choose how you want to play instead of being forced to do, oh, whatever the league mechanic challenges this league. Oh, I have to do Heist, I have to do Blight or something. But yeah, I mean, look, I've done so many and I've just been randomly mapping. Like Rogue Exiles you could do super easily if you like spec into the what is it, 20 additional, but you don't have to do that. Shrines I got during the campaign by just clicking 30 shrines. Strong boxes is also like simple as fuck. Possessed monsters, again, I got passively. Rare beyond monsters you get by just doing also the Orichalcum deposits in areas, in maps, and in the campaign. The ones that spawn beyond monsters, because they can also spawn rares. I got that done just from those, from the deposits, so yeah. Pretty simple. 405 Harbingers, I ignored that. Yeah, just do whichever one you like. If you're an Essence farmer, great, you can do this one super easily. Strong boxes, I think most people farm. I don't think there's much explaining needed for this. Just do maps, do league mechanics, ones that you enjoy. And this is same thing. I did Expedition a lot, I did Harvest, I did Open Caches, because, you know, it's super easy to just block everything else and not block, what's it called, Heist. And because it doesn't have scarabs, that means you're blocking the other scarabs and you don't have to block Heist. You just click the chest every map. And I would always just sell all my blueprints for some extra chaos, because I'm not running Heist this league, I don't want to go in that laggy town. And pass through Mirrors of Delirium, I also just left Delirium unblocked, and every time I saw a mirror in a map, I just passed through it, clicked the arrow to skip the encounter, and that's it, you get progress just for passing through it, you don't have to do anything or kill any monsters. I did some Ultimatum, but then I just stopped. I did a few Blights, Rituals again I stopped, because Rituals kind of cringe with the new Affliction monster, so I don't like it anymore. Abyss I think is boring, Breach, Yeah, just do whatever you want out of these. I just spec'd into Expedition on my Atlas 3 early on, so I did a fuck ton of expeditions. Like, I haven't ran all these logbooks. And I'm not gonna, because I'm done with the league. I don't feel like grinding anymore. But yeah, yet again, just do whatever mechanics you feel like doing. 3 out of 2 on this. Complete any 2 of these, so you only need to do half of this in red or purple maps. So just T11 plus maps. Do 30 missions of whatever master you like. I did Einhar a lot because I spec'd into him early on because I wanted to find the Black Mulligan to 6-ink my items easily, but then it was bugged early, but then they fixed it, and by the time they fixed it, I already had my gear. It's just a fucking mess. But anyway, I did 30 Einhar missions, I guess that's nice. Then I also did 30 June missions, because why not? I was also farming Veiled Orbs, because I needed 1 for my amulet craft at least, and any extras I sold. So, You could also just do an eco, that's the easiest, most basic bitch one, because you just slap in an eco scarab into your map, click the 3 deposits, that's it, easy mission. Just do whichever ones you want. Einhard is really good though, I used the scarabs for additional red beast and copy a beast, and like just sold any expensive beast that I found. What are they? Yeah, 5 additional, you can have 2 of these, so that's 10, and then create a copy of beasts. Really nice. But yeah, that's that. Holy, what is this? Have at least resources, so yeah, just 1,000 isn't a lot, you get all of these. 20,000 dust, you get a lot of dust when you start disenchanting items, especially uniques. We'll talk about that a bit later, I guess. And yeah, Crimson Iron, easy stuff. Use all this currency. This is like, most of it is basic, transmute, augment, chromatic, augment, alteration, blah 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 blah, exalt. Most people exalt slam random rares and then you have to use a divine orb. Just use it on like a unique that you want to reroll for good rolls, or on a rare item you want better rolls on. I used it on my belt to get better attributes and move speed, so whatever you choose, use a divine on. I think it also counts when you use the metacrafts on the crafting bench, like stuff like prefixes cannot be changed, it counts as using a divine orb. So I guess that's another way. Oh, it even says here, I didn't read the full text. Using crafting bench options also count, so yeah. You can just do metacrafts too. Anything else to talk about? Not really. I mean, I didn't have Orb of Chance, I had everything else done, 14 or 15 in this, so had to chance a random light item, but yeah. This one is pretty simple, not that expensive except having to waste a divine, possibly. 500 map bosses, you will get this while farming maps for other stuff, simple. Fully upgrade your 2 pantheons that you're using. I did Brine King and Abrath because I like being freeze immune and immune to burning ground because I do red influence mostly, so yeah, just upgrade your pantheons. Only 2 of them, a major and a minor power. Oh boy. Unbelievable Undertakings. So this is a bit of a funny one because the breach one will do itself, because you need to do the 4 breach stones anyway for your hidden invitation the first time to get your skill points, and then you need to do Chiula for the feared, so that's already 5 breach stones at 81 plus. So this is like non-existent, so you're already 1 out of 4, so you only need to do 3 of these really. And I did logbooks because that's super easy, only 5 logbooks, quick. I did T4 harvest seeds with this scarab of the cornucopia. It's not that expensive, I think it's 30 chaos or something. You just use it in a map, in a high tier map, like a T16 is the best I think, because you get more plots. You could also take this notable just to increase the chance of getting the 3 different color bosses, but yeah, just do that with the cornucopia scarab, kill some bosses, and 2 scarabs should complete it if you have decent luck. If you're super unlucky, maybe you need 3 scarabs, but Also, the bosses in Harvest seem really buggy, like sometimes they phase instantly when I get them to half HP and start spawning mobs, sometimes they don't and they just run around and attack me and stay at the same HP, and I don't know, they seem buggy, but anyway. Ignore the Legion one because I bought some 5-way runs for XP at level 95. So yeah, that completed itself. But what I actually did was blighted maps, because you can just do tier 14 blighted maps. The annoyance I did was empowering towers have increased effect, scout towers range, so I just did scout towers with empowering next to them to just AFK and clear everything mostly, except when there was a minion immune, but even then it was fine with my build. They lagged a lot though, those blighted maps. Holy, like my GPU was at 75 degrees. I don't know why they're suddenly so straining. They weren't like this before, but anyway, you can do whatever you want on this one. Abyssal Depths, I tried to farm myself by speccing into chance for Abyssal Depths and everything and using Scarabs, and I couldn't get one, and I just gave up and did blighted maps instead. What else? I mean, yeah, Legion's easy. You could just do some Legion emblems yourself, probably, if you're a good fast build with decent DPS. Blueprint with 5 wings would also be easy if you like heist. If you're a heist farmer. Same for Simulacrum. If you like farming Simulacrums and your build is specialized for it, you'll get this. How many? 4 Simulacrums, because it's 15 waves now. So yeah, that's also easy for some people that like farming this. Master you can guarantee with the Scarab now, so you just open a tier 14 with the Scarab 3 times, kill him, hopefully, by getting to the 10th round, and... Oh, rituals in maps with a blood-filled vessel. I guess if you're farming a lot of ritual and juicing up the map with blood-filled vessels. But that's 15 maps compared to the very little amount of all of these. But up to you, choose whatever you wanna do for the challenge. I did Breachstones, Logbooks, T4 Seeds, and T14 Blighted Maps, and yeah, got some decent loot from that. Oh boy, this fucking challenge. I had to waste so many Divines and Chaos Orbs for this stupid challenge. I don't know why it's use all runes. I think it should be like half. It's an early challenge. It shouldn't require you to do everything. Like, these don't require everything, it's so weird, but... Yeah, basically, first of all, to even be able to do this, you need to max out this building. To max it out, you need to get one of each rune and give them to him with some gold, and then, yeah, you unlock... you unlock all the crafts. And there's a lot when you scroll through here, and there's some require like a stupid amount of runes, like 87 mountain. Those are expensive. Do not do that if you just want the challenge. So like, what I did, I mean, the first 5 are cheap, and there's easy crafts that you can do with them, like Sunbound, Life War, River. You can just get a bunch of them from shipments, buy a few maybe because they're cheap, they're a few chaos. Look at the bench, put in a random weapon, and just scroll through, and I think no matter what weapon you... Well, no, some weapons have specific ones, but try with a few different weapons and see, like, what shows up that you can craft, what lights up. And just click it, and sometimes you can get 2 runes progress from one craft, which is nice, like Sun and Bound. Okay, not 110, that's too many. That's way too many. I don't know, I did some cheap crafts, I just cannot remember which ones I did. I'm sorry, because there's so many. This is cheap, 9 life, 5 sun runes. But yeah, you could do half of these for cheap, but then Bounty, Journey, Mountain, Time are like a lot of chaos. And then power is 1 divine each. And you need 1 power rune anyway to max out the building, so that's already 1 divine you're investing. And then you need to buy more power runes, or do a bunch of shipments, I guess, until you get some. That's up to you. And, like, you can see at the very bottom all the power rune crafts. And, you know, some of them require 3. War runes, bound runes is a lot. I'm trying to remember which one. I think I did this one. Yeah, maybe. Lifetime rune, trying to remember which one I did. Definitely not that, or that. Journey, no, I didn't do this one. Not that. 100, holy fuck. Yeah, no, I think I did this one. To a mace. Gain percentage extra of each element. Yeah, I did this one definitely. So I got 4 power runes for 4 divines, which hurt. 11 journey runes, which were kind of expensive, and war runes I think are fairly cheap. So yeah, you're gonna need to waste a lot of currency. And then that's how I got power and time runes, because, yeah, both of them were used. And then for Mountain Journey and Bounty, just do the same. Scroll through here, they're all sorted by rune, so it starts with Sun, then Bound, then Life, then War, then River, and then what is it? Sun, Bounty. Like they're kind of sorted, so you can scroll through here. Journey, yeah, Mountain, and then what after Mountain? Time Rune, yeah, there's the Time Rune crafts. There are some cheap ones. Like look for ones that are like 3 or 4, stuff like that, and just decide for yourself which runes you want to buy. You know, because I don't want to do the math of what the best craft is and what runes you should buy. Just decide and look at what runes you already have, because some people might have some already. I don't, because I sold all of mine, but depends how many shipments you're doing. Yeah, it's just a stupid challenge, so my recommendation, only do this challenge either after you stack up a lot of runes from shipments, so just wait a bit, or when you already have all the gear on your build like me and you just have no need for currency for anything, so you can just throw it away, then yeah, just buy the runes and get it done, get it over and done with, because it's just annoying. Like, no one is gonna get this many runes. It takes so long to get the materials for shipments and meet the quotas or find the Black Knight in a map. But yeah, that's that. Basically, throw away a bunch of currency. That's what this challenge is. Next, do all your labyrinths. That's simple, don't even need to explain that. You only need to do 3 of these, so you don't need to do 25 Divination Scarabs, which is nice. Scry map, you just need to find the nameless seer in a map. It's gonna happen eventually, especially if you stack a bunch of pack size and mechanics like strong boxes that spawn more monsters. I found them like 3 times so far, I think, or 4 maybe. And I got him on the map I wanted, which was Brew Chambers, so I could put my favorite card, Brother's Gift, onto Mesa, because that's my favorite map, so that's nice. And then just turn in sets of div cards. You'll get this by just farming maps and doing stuff in the game and picking up cards and using your stack decks maybe. But yeah. Or I guess if you don't wanna try to find Nameless Seer because he is RNG, buy 25 Divination Scarabs and do T11 plus maps with them. Because yeah, I guess this is the option if you get really unlucky and you never find him. That's that. Prismatic Ring. Right. Second and final Vendor SP challenge. Okay. No. So you need for this is any of like any quality, whatever, any item level of the 3 different 2-stone rings. So Fire and Cold Res, Fire and Lightning. Cold and Lightning, you vendor them and you get a Prismatic Ring. Wow, amazing. Orb of Fusing, vendor any 6 link. There you go. I'm not vendoring this doll because it's actually good. I want to keep it in case I level a new character or something. Like, I don't want to vendor this. But yeah, easy. And, oh, no, not yet. This is for later. And Grasping Mail or Lore Weave? I did Lore Weave because I've hidden Breach Rings on my filter because I just don't like them. I think all of them are garbage. Basically 60 unique rings, so just pick up every unique ring you see and keep it in a tab. And 60 exactly fill up your whole inventory, so just, yeah, a whole inventory of rings, you sell it to the vendor, you get the Lore Weave. Make sure they're all identified, I think, and none of them are corrupted, because maybe then the recipe doesn't work, I'm not sure. Or if you do a lot of breach and you pick up the rings, 60 breach rings, up to you, what you do. Use Chaos Orbs and stuff. Right, I did these, but yeah, experimented is the random weird items from heist blueprints with implicits that do things. At level 83, you could just buy all these items from trade. Ritual, a ritual base type, Atlas, stuff like Vermilion Ring or Crystal Belt or any of those, just slap a Chaos Orb on an item level 83. Abyss, you could do it on an 83 Abyssal Jewel, which is funny, or a Stygian Vise, whatever you want. Expedition, any rare item like boots with ward or something, like one of the ward items or gloves. At 83, rogue equipment, any item level 83 rogue gear from heist again, and any level 83 cluster jewel, and just yeah, use a chaos on these. Easy. Have 250,000 gold in the treasury. This is gonna happen when you start saving up gold after you've upgraded things and you're not spending it much. For me, like, the most gold I get is from these memory maps and Cortex. When you full clear them, you get a good chunk of gold. Or you could also do tier 17s with like a bunch of rarity stacked up and some strong boxes. That gives decent gold, like 40,000 to 60,000, depending. It also depends what kind of waters you get, how much rarity you have and stuff, but yeah. You'll get a lot of gold in T16s. This is not that hard. Do every unique map. Again, I mean, people on TFT sell completion for stuff like Doriani's Machinarium, so you don't have to buy the expensive map, you could join someone's completion. Yeah, is there any special one? Oh, it's all the same maps, obviously. Yet again, for the Vingtar Square, you need the 4 Ragnarok stars, north, south, east, and west, and you get it depending on what tie level they are. Some of them are low, so I get to tier 5. Wow. Yay. That's that simple. Scarab Challenge 1. Just complete maps with 500 scarabs. Doesn't even specify a tier. You could do it on any map. So yeah, just use a lot of scarabs. Funnily enough, I did the second Scarab Challenge before this one, so I had to spam more maps with random garbage scarabs I didn't care about and just rush to the boss. So yeah, just use scarabs with whatever strat you're doing in mapping. Gem challenge, level gems to 20. This will happen by itself when you just level up all your stuff on your character. Use gem cutter prisms. Again, this is pretty non-effort. You use a lot of GCPs to quality up your skill gems to try to corrupt them or something, or quality other things like automation or flame dash or arcane cloak, you know, stuff like that. Turn in a diff set that rewards a 21 and or 23 quality gem. I did Doriani's Epiphany that gives a 2120 transfigured gem, and I got like Wild Strike of something that sold for 1 divine. The card was only 5C each, so yeah, just do whatever card set you want. There's a lot of card sets that give that, and most of them are cheap, so yeah. And use the divine font in the endgame labyrinth 10 times. Endgame, so it has to be the 75 one with offering to the goddess, or one of the special ones with the infused... I want to change this, I can't, okay. It would be infused offerings. I don't have any, but yeah, it's a gift to the goddess, dedication to the goddess, something to the goddess. I just did I did one of the other ones first for a different challenge, but then I did gift to the goddess to get like 6 or 7 at once, and that finished it off for me. So if you want a lot of crafted ones, gift to the goddess gives 6 divine font uses, 7 if you get a dark shrine that gives it an additional. So yeah, just 1 gift and 2 normal offering to the goddess labyrinths should get this done. But beware, because Zaro is rippy and level 83 and all, so you need a lot of damage to insta-face him, I think, or be tanky. Because the traps also hurt a lot in there. Anyway. Yeah, it's a simple enough challenge. Cross Contamination, my favorite. But it's not that bad this time, I think. I did these 4. Yeah, because... I mean, Blight boss while Delirious is doable, but I just tried it a few times and I couldn't get a Blighted boss on low tier maps, so I just gave up. But you can definitely do this by just slapping a Delirium Orb on any T16, doing Blight, and it's just gonna happen. But yeah, I did Harbinger while in a breach. I opened like a really small map, like Glacier? Yeah, it's a T13. I opened Glacier and just like got guaranteed Harbinger here. I added a few Harbinger Scarabs and Breach Scarabs, and I crafted, I think, Harbinger on the map device, and I ran around. Oh yeah, and I took the Breach is open and close slower. I ran around the map, I found the Harbinger, I waited until he was kind of halfway HP, I opened the Breach and stayed in it, and then just let my totems kill his monsters, and yeah, it was pretty simple. You can do this yourself really easily with just those Scarabs. Unique map boss while it's in a that is possessed while it's in a ritual. I bought a carry for this on TFT because someone was selling it, but at least I can tell you guys how he did it. So he opened the tier 6 shore map and went to the boss there. And I guess first you need to get lucky for the ritual altar to even spawn on the pirate boss. And yeah, I guess he was specced into like I always have 4 ritual altars, and probably this map bosses have chance to be surrounded by spirits. Yeah, so he waited for it to be possessed probably, and then killed it on the ritual and then revived it. Even though I tried it with map bosses are possessed on maps, rolling that, but it didn't work. But I don't know, maybe it's different if it gets possessed by a natural spirit, who knows. Or it was some other strat, I don't know, but people say I'll carry for this. I'm not really sure how he will do this, except get lucky with the Tormented Spirit green ritual spawning, and have a spirit possess the boss before you accidentally kill it. Because that's how I got it in previous leagues, I just got randomly lucky, but no, this time I said, screw that, I'm buying the carry. It wasn't even that much, it was a few chaos. It wasn't even a divine to buy it. But yeah, that's that. I don't know why they keep doing this boss possessed in the ritual. They've done it a few times, it's really annoying. Breach Lord when affected by a shrine is super simple. You just use the scarab. The breach scarab that guarantees a breach lord. No, not that. Oh god, the lag. Yeah, Scarab of Lordship. Breaches contain a Breach Lord, so it just guarantees it, and then you use a Breach Scarab, and then you do Domination on the map device, I guess, and maybe some Domination shrines, and I just did again a small map like Glacier. You click a shrine and you run to the breach and you kill everything and kill the boss. It should be super easy and free. I already explained Blight Boss while delirious. You could honestly do this instead of the ritual one, because the ritual one is Giga RNG reliant. This you can do by just using a Delirium Orb on every map until you get a boss from Cassia's encounter, which shouldn't be that hard. And then Delirium Orb beyond boss hole in the Sacred Grove. This one's funny. I actually did this myself, easily on my first try. I used this scarab on again, tier 13 Glacier. It's such a useful map, it's so small. But yeah, I did this, and then I did the basic which Harvest Scarab contains Sacred Grove. And this guarantees that all 3 Delirium bosses are on the map, and because Glacier is so tiny, chances are at least one of those bosses will be in the garden, in the Harvest Garden. And if it isn't, this is a cheap scarab, just keep doing it, and I think eventually it will spawn at least one boss in the Harvest Garden. But beware, don't just pop into the portal and look at the minimap in the garden, because you need to actually move around and spawn monsters in the area for you to see the boss. Like, he isn't just there instantly, you need to explore and walk around, so make sure you thoroughly check the garden before leaving the map. And yeah, it happened for me on my first try, it shouldn't be that hard. That's that. Syndicate member that's possessed is again pure RNG bullshit. I don't know how you would get this. I guess on a tanky build and bait a spirit onto it while it's trying to kill you. But also the guys escape after a time, the syndicate members, so I have no idea. Just skip this. The others are easier. That's Cross Contamination. Wow, look, I haven't done this one because I stopped at 36. It is a lot of grinding. Also, maybe I should have done port quotas in the campaign, because there they were scaled down to way less resources required. Because now in maps it needs like 100,000 plus bars for every quota. It's insane. I'd have to do so many maps. But yeah, all of this is basically grind a bunch and do a lot of maps. Blues Antinum, you just need to do a lot on your farm, and you'll get this eventually. Verisium bars, just find the rare Verisium outcrops that you channel like a Crucible encounter. Get a bunch of it smelted. Port quotas, this is insane if you skipped it early. In maps you need so many materials to do these, I'm only halfway. Doesn't enchant unique items on a rogue. As soon as I unlocked it at max rank, I just put all my uniques into it, and they give way more dust than rares ever could. And like boss uniques, like random shitty uniques that Shaper drops, or Searing Exarch, or Adziri, give 50 to 80,000 dust, it's insane. So anything that comes from a boss like that you can just disenchant. It's super easy to do. And yeah, map runner stuff, which is also an endgame grind. Just let your map runners run a bunch of maps, successfully completed, yeah. And with high enough rank map runners, the chance to die gets reduced way low, down to 1%, so it's fine. And it doesn't say high tier maps, you could do tier 1 maps with this. If you want to do this challenge and then use the recombinator on 15 items, it costs gold to use it, and its max rank is only 6, so that's nice. But yeah, you'd need, I don't know, over 50,000 gold probably to use it 15 times. Probably more like 75,000 actually. It's a big waste of gold, basically. But yeah, if you're only going for 36 and you don't care about the totem and you just want the MTX, don't even do anything on this challenge. Just skip it. It's a lot of grinding. It's a lot of wasting gold. There's no point of doing any part of this ambitious assignments challenge. I recommend skipping it. Okay. This is an easy one and a fun one. Magnificent Mastery. Complete one of these master mission encounters. Either if you enjoy Delve, get to depth 400, which isn't a lot. If you enjoy Einhar and you spec into him, catch 400 red beasts, which does not count if you use the scarab to duplicate them. It still only counts for one beast, so but you can still use the scarab to get 5 additional red beasts 2 times, so I got this easily while also farming June missions at the same time. Or if you really like doing Betrayal, 40 safe houses, if you like making temples, upgrade rooms to T3. So yeah, choose whatever master you want to do. I just did Einhar because I like red beasts and I like selling them. Scarabs II. Right. What is this again? 75 rare maps with 4 scarabs. Wow, it has 80 quant and T16, so just run your favorite map with whatever scarabs you want. And make sure it's 80 quant. Like either use this or something else on it, or have a lot of modifier effect on your Atlas so it's easier, or use chisels, which by the way, they've done something to chisel drop rates. I had none of them and I had to buy them from Kirak because it's a better deal than the economy. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck they've done to chisels, they just don't drop as much anymore at all. But anyway, yeah, easy challenge. I did this before the first scarab challenge, so just use your favorite scarabs with your favorite map and do whatever strat you enjoy. Again, I really like these challenges that are just do what you have fun doing. Skip. If you're going for 36. This is a lot of fucking maps, because I've done a lot of maps, okay? I did even tier 17s. I have 67 mesas. I also used to have burial chambers favorited, but I did like 60 of them, they're gone. And like grotto, yeah, 20 23 because it was connected to burial chambers and I also favorited it. I did a fuck ton of mapping and I'm only barely below halfway with this, and I did pretty good amount of like 8 mod corrupted maps as well, because I wanted more pack size to get Nameless Seer on burial chambers. Like I was Valorbing them and stuff, and I was using the cartography scarab to get 8 mod maps dropping, but no, this is a lot of grinding. So yeah, skip if you're going for 36. Monstrous Memories is kind of funny. It was bugged. I don't know if it's still bugged, but it completed for me during the campaign before I even got to maps. I don't know why it happened. Voice crack? I guess some rares in the campaign use like the same models or base monsters as monsters in Atlas Memories, and the game is confused and it thinks you're killing monsters in Atlas Memories when you're killing them in the campaign. Or maybe the monsters that spawn from the deposits, the ore deposits from Blade Mechanic, actually spawn stuff that is in Atlas Memories. I don't know what the hell is happening with the code here, but it completed itself. But if it's fixed and you're playing later and this is not complete for you after the campaign, just buy some random cheap Atlas Memories. I think a good one is Nico's of Grasping Hands, because it has a lot of maps, like the Contains Small Breach Hands one. Not maps are breached. Could also do the Kirak Pantheon one, because that's extra rare monsters. And yeah, they'll have 3 mods then when they have a Pantheon, because It's a hard chance, because they at least have one guaranteed modifier, but yeah, it should be simple enough, just do some Atlas Memories. Most of them are cheap, only some are expensive. Tremendous Township, here we go. Fully upgrade your town. Well, the main building, and the mine, and the map device, and the disenchanting, and the smelting, and the runesmithing, and the ships. I think the runesmithing is... it doesn't say. I don't know how many ranks this has, probably 11 or 10 again, but yeah, everything is rank 11 max except for the Recombinator. This only goes up to rank 6, so... and it's kind of... I never use it, so if you care about doing stuff with your town, leave the Recombinator for last. What I did is first I maxed this building out to get better workers. Then I maxed my mine out because you get a passive at like rank 8 or 9 or something that's ore found in areas... not this. Marking ore grants gold equal to the amount. So anytime you find ore, if it's 1,000 ore, you get 1,000 gold. It's amazing for your gold, like gold gain per hour or whatever. It gives you a lot more gold and you quickly make back the gold you spent on upgrading this building. So yeah, I recommend upgrading the mine if you want to get more gold as fast as possible. And then I just kind of... what did I do then? I upgraded my smelters to max early, and yeah, this whenever I had the runes. Started upgrading my ship, and then stopped doing shipments until it was max, because it gives you 50% more quota rewards when it's maxed. And then I did my disenchanting to max, then finally I maxed out the map device, and then this up to rank 6 was the final thing I did. And yeah, it's pretty simple. Again, just do a lot of maps, memory maps, and Cortex give a lot of gold. T17's juiced up with stuff gives gold if you can do it. They are nerfed now, even I can do it on my squishy as fuck build. Dying a few times, but it's fine, I have Scarabs of Stability. But yeah, easy enough challenge, just upgrade the town fully. It doesn't take that long. And yeah, when you fully upgraded, you can start saving up your gold. No. Okay, next challenge. Oh, this is this one. I did 4 because I bought a carry for all when I didn't need it. But anyway, King of the Mist. I didn't even do this fight this league because I don't like the labyrinth phase where you have to walk through places. I have no idea how to do it and I would just die. But hey, at least you have 6 portals, so maybe I could do it, but I don't know. If you want, do it. Just have a build with a bunch of DPS to nuke him and insta-face him so you don't get hit by his attacks. 83 Sanctum without getting hit by the spinning blades that she spawns, so don't get the debuff from those the spinning blade staff things. Again, if you have a good Sanctum running build that just instantly deletes the bosses, you won't have any problem getting this automatically. This arrow I got by doing dedication to the goddess. Just don't get hit by the green balls that he shoots out, Ornamental Cascade. So just run around the arena, be careful, nuke him down as fast as possible. Maybe even full clear everything, get Dark Shrines as many as possible. Do his mechanics if you can to not buff him too much. And then Mastermind Katarina. Without being hit by the big banana wave, the green wave from the statue in the middle of the arena that it shoots like here, 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 it just goes in a rotation. Just don't get hit by that wave while doing the Katarina fight. I did this without trying because I did a few of them for Veiled Orbs. I only got 1 Veiled Orb though, so rip. And then Owl the Crystal King is... I have no idea, this fight's way too hard for me now, so don't delve. You can buy a carry on TFT for this though if you wanna do this instead, if you don't wanna do Sanctum or Rizarro. So yeah, easy enough challenge. We're almost at the end, nice. Oh god, this challenge. Expensive currencies. Yeah, this is the ones I used and bought, so Sacred Orb is kind of cheap. Conqueror Exalt, I bought a Redeemer Exalted Orb. Or you could just wait until you get a Conqueror Exalt yourself, because it could drop while you're doing Conqueror maps. Veodorb I used anyways while crafting my amulet, so that happened by itself. Awakener's Orb, I got one from doing Cirrus for my favorite map slot. You could also buy one for like 200 chaos or something. Tainted Divine Teardrop I bought, I don't remember how much, but I just checked all of these and that was the cheapest. And then Orb of Conflict also bought one. And I have no idea how to craft with any of these currencies, so I just use them on random garbage items, but yeah. Easy challenge. If you don't do any crafting, you have to just waste currency buying all these things. Inciting Invitations. 3000 quant from Invitations, which by the way, the Sitting Exarch one counts. Like the small mini boss and himself, and any of those you get from influence, and these Maven ones. So yeah, just alchemy them, get like 70-80 quantity, corrupt them for 8 mod if you're confident in your build, and yeah, I did this fairly easily. I just did Guardian Map rotations again and again. At the end I bought a few Sitting Exarch Invitations because I got tired and bored of it, and just alchemied them and finished it. Because yeah, you can also do that just by Sitting Exarch or the small mini boss Polaric Invitation, and just do that because that's cheap. Unlock the 6-slot map device, realized realms, and use 10 Maven chisels. They drop from Maven bosses and stuff in invitations, or you could buy cheap ones. 6-slot map device is just do the Maven 10 boss quest invitation for your skill point, and then the other slot is complete a T17, which if you can't do them, you can just buy a carry and trade 820 or TFT. But I can do them myself now, yay! I've done a lot of them actually. Skip, because I've not gotten a pirate boss one time and I did a lot of shipments, so yeah, that means you also don't need to look for the Black Knight in maps or do him without getting hit by anything. Oh, give me a second. Sorry about that, I had to hydrate. Anyway, yeah, if you're going for 36 challenges, I recommend skipping this. It's just a bunch of RNG bullshit again. I don't know what the chance is, but I just didn't get a pirate boss ever, so don't do this challenge if you only care about MTX. Ah, this one. Yeah, I'm not juicing tier 17s that much, no thanks. I bought a carry for each of these. Just like paid one person I think 5 divines or something. Or 6 divines, whatever it was. People do it on TFT, probably in trade at 20, maybe, but just go to TFT and want to sell challenges channel, and I recommend buying this, but if you have a good enough build to do them yourself with this much quantity, be my guest. I can't though, but yeah, easy enough. And then Uber bosses. Oh, I only haven't done Maven. But yeah, I paid 5 divines for carries for 4 of these, and then I did a few myself for fun at the end. Cause I can do 6 out of 7. I only fail Uber Elder, but I'm too lazy to focus and do them again every week and buy the fragments when I can just pay 5 divines for the carry from TFT. So like yeah, if you can do these bosses yourself, go ahead, but you can also buy carries for 1 divine each or something. And that's easy enough. Not much to explain, it's just Uber bosses again and endgame grinds. Skip if you're going for 36. But yeah, it's oh my god, that fucking endgame grind. I mean, I guess at that point level 100 is better than this one down there, but yeah, that's everything. 36 of 40 challenges for the MTX. And yeah, thanks for watching. I mean, I guess I could kind of explain the ones I skipped. This one is just get materials, do a lot of maps. Get a pirate boss, don't get hit by his stuff and kill him. My friend got a pirate boss, I didn't. I don't know what the chance is, but it's just rare as fuck apparently. And then Engam Grind, you could get level 100 if you want. Dark Shines in Lab sounds omega grindy. I did this and this without trying. T17s you could easily do, I did 28 already. By just using the Scarab of Bisection, Scarab of Stability, you could remove prefixes or suffixes and make it super easy. And then either get T14 rare maps 200 times completed, which sounds insane. Because those map runners have such a high wage, you're gonna need so much gold, so many maps, you're gonna have to wait for so long. Insane grinding, that's why I'm not doing any of this. Or level 100, like, that's it. If you want 40 of 40, these are all simple enough to understand, I think. It's like, it's just do maps, do a lot of maps. That's basically it. But I don't feel like doing it, because I have the portal, because they moved it back to 36. And that's that. Oh, bruh. I don't think I missed anything explaining all this stuff. So, I guess I'll see you guys later, next league probably, because I don't think I'm gonna play anymore. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like grinding this much, and I don't know. The micromanagement of resources and gold in my town is a bit too much for me. Like, I don't like how I'm always constantly running out in this many hours. Anyway, like and sub if you enjoyed the video and all that stuff. It does motivate me to make more stuff. I'll see you guys in my next video, whatever that may be. Goodbye for now.